All right, we have to talk about this. I just saw Deadpool and Wolverine, and yes, I'm a giant Marvel nerd and a comic book nerd, but first and foremost, I'm a John Candy nerd. It is very apparent to me that Ryan Reynolds, being the Canadian that he is, absolutely loves John Candy and attributes a lot of his comedic chops to being a John Candy fan. Thus, we have seen some planes, trains, and automobiles in Deadpool before. Exhibit A. Now, I was really stoked to see this movie, but I was kind of surprised walking in and in one of the first scenes, seeing something that jumped out to me, and I'm like screaming in my own brain, but I don't know if anyone else saw it. And I was like, oh man, I can't wait to ask TikTok because maybe they'll see what I see. What do you think? Is this a John Candy nod?
Like you. But I don't like to hurt people's feelings. Well, you think what you want about me. I'm not changing. I like me. My wife likes.
Now, granted that Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is one of my absolute favorite films of all time, and I know the I Like Me speech by heart. Anytime I see that, I'm looking for it. I'm like, oh, that's John Candy. That's a nod to John Candy. I like me. It's the stutter for me. It's the I like me. Oh, it still hits. I'm obviously looking for that, and I see it. So maybe it's a coincidence. But one more thing. We all remember from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles the amazingly beautiful piece of automotive genius that is the 1983 Chrysler LeBaron convertible that Dell and Neil went on their amazing adventure in. You don't remember? Let me jog your memory. It was a beautiful piece of automotive genius, and we all remember John Candy's legendary performance as Del Griffith and his beloved trunk that he carried with him all throughout the movie. And yes, I am aware of the Reddit posts of what could possibly be in that trunk. Please stop tagging me in these posts. You're all monsters. John Candy is a saint. However, for one small second in the Deadpool Wolverine film, while they are in the void, is that, it couldn't be. Is that what I think it is? You tell me. Guys, was that the car in the trunk? Because I'm losing my mind.